17 years since your directorial debut, so what was it about this project that captivated you?
Well, first of all, I was free. I wasn't free because I was a bit busy with Harry Potter and there was no way of getting a year off to direct a film, but I was directing in the theatre during that time quite a lot. So then I became free, and this script had been with me for a while, and what was it about the film? It got funded. That would be its major quality, but the reason I stuck with it is because I love the writing. Yeah, and of course Kate, fortunately, also loved it, so there we were able to work together again.
So in terms of the directing experience, what are the bits that acting, of course, helps, but what are the other things that acting might not be necessarily helpful and that might be a big challenge and perhaps nerve-wracking as a director?
Everything's a challenge to the director, especially if you're shooting in England and it's pretending to be France in the spring, and you don't know when a plane's going to come over, you don't know when you're going to hear the motorway, you don't know when the sun is going to come out and stay out, you don't know when it's going to rain, and you only have that day to shoot a scene that shouldn't be in the rain, which we do have in this film. There's one scene and Louis XIV is under a tarpaulin because it was, pissing down that day, and I think we could do, so I said, oh, well, stick me under that tarpaulin.
Could you tell us a little bit about the story and what you hope audiences will take away from this one?
I hope it's a night of going to the movies and getting completely lost inside a huge story. It's not telling you what to think and feel, it's asking you to think and asking you to feel. I hope it's about human beings. I hope there's something eternal about it. I hope there's something for everybody in it. It's a big love story.
And how green-fingered are you?
Blue, orange, brown, nothing green.
Sir,
Okay, I'm going to have to move down. Sorry, guys.
Sir, coming from for Harry Potter, is it something that you miss? Is it something that you would like to join again? Or is it something that you're tired about it?
I don't know if you saw the last film, but I'm very, very dead in it.
But this one that will be before, could we
What?
see this trilogy that will be before that time? Could we see you again?
I don't know.
Would you like to join it?
It depends what age he is in the trilogy, I would think. The sad thing about all those people with wands is they never made themselves younger.
Sorry, going to have to move down.
Alan, can I ask you very quickly about the cast that you've assembled for this great film? What was it like working with them?
Well, look at them. You know, Kate Winslet, Matthias Schoenaerts, Alan Rickman, he wasn't so good, but Stanley Tucci, Helen McCrory, Stephen Moody. I had the most wonderful group of actors, real actors who value listening as much as speaking. So.
And how do you think you've developed as a director since your last one, which was quite a few years ago now?
I think you'll all be the judge of that, not me. This one's so different. Couldn't be more different.
I mean, did you have any big challenges that you faced this time around, shooting, like you said, in here and recreating France?
Yeah, it was a huge challenge because it's 17th century France. There's a carriage crash, there's 80-odd extras at the Louvre, there's a storm scene, you know, it's all that stuff is going on, as well as just simple people talking to each other. So you learn that you rely on your crew, and I had an incredible crew.
I have a really quick question. As a Londoner yourself, how does it feel to be here in London with your film, your second film as a director?
It's always very weird, you know, when you do this, because you've spent your life wandering across Leicester Square, you know, getting from one corner of it to another, or going to the movies yourself. So suddenly there's this unreality. But it's great that Leicester Square reinvents itself and becomes somewhere that celebrates movie making.
What would you say is your favorite thing in London? If you had to give one hot tip for a Londoner.
When we're off to do photos.
Go and stand on Waterloo Bridge at night,
Okay.
not in the rain.